Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is by far the most excited I have been for a movie reaction in a very long time. And if you know me, you know why. I love all things horror, all things thriller. I'm one of those people who really dig being scared. I don't know why, I just certainly enjoy it. And I'm ready to be terrified. I think it's been a while since I've truly been scared by a film, and you guys say that this is the ultimate test. Not only you guys say that this is the ultimate test, my mama says it is the ultimate test, and I respect that woman's opinion when it comes to all things horror, because she definitely ushered me into the thriller film genre at a very young age. I have questioned her before as to why she felt it was appropriate to introduce me to Chucky at the age of 5, Pet Sematary at 7, The Ring at 9, The Omen was at 10. I guess that her response is pretty suiting. She did tell me that I turned out fine and to stop crying about it. So I'm not gonna complain. I don't know how I'm gonna turn out after this film because it comes highly suggested and a big warning label from all of you, but I'm gonna smash right through that and I'm gonna dive right in to The Exorcist. If you guys want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell, and if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's do it. Let's see if I can make it. Let's see if it's as scary as you guys say. It's hauntingly beautiful. We're in Iraq. It's an archaeological site. I always found that career to be so fascinating. How rewarding it must be to find things. It definitely was something that should not have been unearthed by the music. Some things need to stay buried. He's shaking. Is he that bothered? Everything is just moving on and he's highly affected. They have like the perfect rhythm. What did it say? The clock just stopped. Is this where they were just digging? That's creepy. What a weird statue. Is that the same thing on the head that he found? The green thing that he found? What's the significance of it? How's all that gonna come into play? Georgetown. Alright. Right, so what you 70s kids say is scary. What do you got? Here's the ultimate thing about scary movies. One thing that does get me is kids.
How are you today? Fine, thank you.
What was it, The Orphan? That one freaked me out. That movie freaked me out.
Oh, Carl, we've got rats in the attic.
That's the attic is clean.
All right, then we've got clean rats.
No rats.
I just heard them, Carl.
Maybe plumbing.
Girl, you thought that was a rat? That was loud.
Burke! Oh, Burke!
Would you just consider it, whether or not we can do without...
Oh, we're filming something.
To the college, you don't want the building torn down. And...
Come on,
Oh, that's what she died. Why are we zooming in on him? Oh my gosh, her outfit is the cutest.
Okay.
Hey, take that drop by my house. Night, Mom.
I loved how women in the 70s dressed. I'm gonna have my 70s lady moment. So it's like a highly religious community. You can tell.
Hi, how'd your day go? Oh, not too bad. Right. And also, you got an invitation. Dinner at the White House? You're kidding me.
She's big
I
time.
think it was a gelding. It was gray. Oh, it was so beautiful and all around and everything.
Oh, she right.
She's such a pretty and pleasant little girl.
All right, give it up. Give it up. No. You'll be sorry.
That's cute.
Father, could you help an old altar boy? I'm a Catholic.
I'm a Catholic. The imagery of this movie, just like Georgetown, like seeing it, it's really unique. Little town. Well, it's not know if it's little. It's a unique town visually. It's in a rough part of town. Kids jumping on cars. He was a boxer. As if he already didn't remind me of Sylvester Stallone enough.
Your Uncle John passed by to visit me.
Oh, really? When?
Last month.
Too tight?
No.
Oh, he's a good son.
Day off, but you can't go up and down the stairs. Now, you have to give you rest.
Okay.
Mama, I could take you somewhere where you'd be safe. You wouldn't be alone.
Oh, I hate that she is alone.
You understand me? This is my house, and I'm not going no place.
How many people have that mindset? Like, this is my home. There's people in Oklahoma who won't leave their land during a tornado. My dad was one of them.
You got it for something.
No, Mama.
You are not happy. Tell me, what is the matter?
Mama, I'm all right. I'm fine. Really, I am.
He went over there just to look out for her.
There.
Oh, look at
Like
that. Oh, is that funny?
Hey, where'd this come from?
Ouija board.
Where? Closet.
You just found a Ouija board.
You know how?
I'll show you.
How do y'all feel about Ouija boards?
Wait a minute. You need to.
No, you don't. I do it all the time.
My mom wouldn't let us have one. Is this movie the reason why?
Really don't want me to play, huh?
Captain Howdy said no.
Captain who?
Captain Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Lots of stuff. Shall we do that? Go sightseeing? Tomorrow night. I'll take you to a movie, okay?
No, I love you.
Oh, I love
They have a sweet relationship.
Well, thank you very much, but why on earth would I want to bring Burke on your birthday?
You like him,
She said, I peeped something, Mama.
Where'd you ever get an idea like that?
but you like him.
Of course I like them. I like pizzas, too.
Their vocation, the meaning of their lives, and I can't cut it anymore. I need out. I'm unfit.
You think she's unfit for the position?
I think I've lost my faith, Tom.
Oh, well, that line of work, losing your faith, might not.
Yes, this is Mrs. McNeil.
Might not help you.
Call his daughter on her birthday, for Christ's sake? No, I've got it, Sharon. It's all right. Yes.
Oh, I knew she was going to be listening. Oh,
Answer,
no.
it's the hotel itself.
Oh, no.
Please, and let it ring. Hello? Yes. No.
I don't think, the mom obviously doesn't know she can hear this.
Oh, just remind Flo about that blue belt, huh? What are you doing here?
Bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Bed was shaking. I forgot about that sound in the attic. It's always like an attic or a basement, somewhere you don't want to go into. Finally checking out what's going on up there. It's crazy that you would walk around with a candle as a light. That is that is wild. I've never lived when you can just use a flashlight and that they didn't just come on your phone. Well, now they come on your phone. The rat traps have not been touched.
Smells nice.
Whoa, why do you get so big?
Very sorry, but you see, no rats.
No rats. Thanks a lot. That's terrific.
Thanks. Catholic churches are so intriguing. That was kind of my favorite part about visiting New Orleans. Because they're so old there. Oh my gosh, so intricate and beautiful. You're almost in awe just when you're in there. Blasphemous. Yikes.
She was all the time screaming, even talking to the radio. Listen, regular hospital not gonna put up with that.
This is mom.
2 or 3 months and she's out, good as new.
So he doesn't like where his mother's at. Where's she, the hospital?
Are you a relative?
Yes, I am her brother. He is her son.
Is she in a psych ward? I thought it was her leg.
You know, it's funny. If you wasn't be priest, you'd be famous psychiatrist now, Park Avenue. Your mother, she'd be living in a penthouse instead of the...
So he said if he wasn't a priest, he would have been a famous psychiatrist. So he obviously chose a different path.
I wait for you outside.
What kind of places?
Everything's gonna be all right, Mama. I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna take you home.
Oh.
To be an alien pubic hair in my jib.
I beg your pardon?
Never seen it before in my life. Have you?
Okay.
Was it public relations you did for the Gestapo or community relations?
Swiss.
Yes.
He's
Devil's either, I suppose, eh?
he's an eccentric man, yeah?
She was living by herself, and I guess she was dead a couple of days before they found her.
Wait. We just saw her in the hospital, didn't we?
Butchering Nazi pig.
Why is he going after him like that? He's just been saying things to that man. He's so drunk.
You seeping?
There goes a hangout horse.
His throat. What did you drink, kind sir? This woman that's with her, that's her assistant, yeah? And this woman looks beautiful in the color blue.
Me as the headliner for all eternity.
Oh my gosh, I bet parties in the 70s were so nice because of the way you guys had to socialize. Couldn't hide behind phones or anything like that.
You're gonna die up there.
Hmm? What? What's happening?
Oh my God, honey, what's the matter?
Her eyes look different, and she said you're gonna die.
She
but
didn't know what she was saying.
Okay.
Come upstairs.
she just peed on herself. How odd.
What made you say that, Regan?
She's been playing with that Ouija board.
And that's all. You just take your pills and you'll be fine, really, okay?
Remember when she talked about her bed was shaking too the other night? There it is. That is a violent shake. Why are you just laying on top of it instead of grabbing her off?
That's an insult. I got a vow of poverty.
Where'd you get it then? I stole it. I believe you.
I believe you.
Been there. I wasn't there. I should have been there.
There was nothing you could do.
Let him.
So his mother did pass away at home. She must have got out of the hospital and got back home and passed away.
Yeah. Are you gonna steal my shoes now?
Oh, that's a good friend.
Sleep.
Good night, Timms.
Stealing is a sin.
Just so you know, stealing's a sin. He felt like he needed to say that. It was part of the job description.
I don't want it! Regan! Hold still, baby!
What? Regan! What the hell happened to Regan?
It's rare, but it does cause bizarre hallucination, and usually just before a convulsion, shaking in the bed.
That's how we're gonna explain this away.
No, that was no spasm. Bed, the whole bed was
That was real.
with me on it.
Mrs. McNeil, the problem with your daughter is not her bed, it's her brain.
But the mom saw the bed shaking.
Really don't understand how her whole personality could change.
Yes, because she was a very pleasant little girl.
Don't be alarmed. If it's a lesion, in a way she's fortunate. All we have to do is remove the scar.
So she's gonna go under an entire brain operation to fix this like personality switch.
Regan, I'm just going to move you down at the table, okay? It's just for a short time.
Brain surgery in the 70s would be scary. I mean, it's scary in general, but...
Now, Regan, you're going to feel something a little bit cold and wet.
What is it, like iodine?
Okay, now you're going to feel a little stick here. Good. Okay, you're going to feel some pressure here.
It's going to get into me, honestly. It's freaking getting to me. Gosh! What was that? What did we do? Please, guys. Oh, God, that was horrid. Also, I like all things horror thriller, but like gore is one thing, like blood and guts and stuff is tough for me. That was gross.
Just nothing.
Your brain looks normal.
Well, that was Ritalin.
Chris, doctors.
Mother, Dr. Taylor.
What in the...
Stop! He's trying to kill me!
She's trying to kill me.
All right, let's see what the...
What the heck?
The sow is mine.
What the...
Stay away from me!
Hold her steady. Hold her tight.
What's happening? She said me. What? That was the most violent possession I think I've ever seen. What happened? I was not expecting that. When her eyes went white.
She'll probably sleep through tomorrow.
What was going on in there? How could she fly off the bed like that?
How could she fly off the bed like that?
Pathological states can induce abnormal strength.
That's so annoying.
The wheel's a half a foot up off the ground. You heard the story. Same thing here.
Thinks it's like basically adrenaline making her be able to do that. Come on, that's a demon.
She's acting like she's out of her mind, psychotic, like a split personality or...
What do you call it? What that was? What do you call that?
So what's next?
Do more encephalogram, I would think. Pin down that lesion. It will involve another spinal.
Oh, another spinal. Come on, that was horrible to watch.
Conceivably turn up there. Would eliminate certain other possibilities.
Oh, again, here we go. This poor girl's been through so much.
Dr. Tanny says the x-rays are negative. In other words, normal.
So can we stop trying to explain this away as something medical?
You keep any drugs in your house?
Drugs.
Are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure. Tell you. I don't even smoke grass.
She doesn't even smoke grass. In the 70s, that's a pretty big feat.
It's gonna take Regan to Europe. Wow. After she finished school. Why'd you ask?
I think it's time we started looking for a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Solid idea.
Hello?
That window's open again. So cold she can see her breath.
Hi, Chuck. Come on in.
Suppose you heard.
Heard what?
Haven't heard. Burke's dead.
What?
By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck.
He just fell from the top of the stairs.
When I touch your forehead, open your eyes.
She looks so different. It's kind of creepy. The way she's looking out of her eyes.
How old are you?
12.
Is there someone inside you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes because we see her battling with it.
I think he'll leave you. Do you want him to leave you?
Yes.
I'm speaking to the person inside of Regan now.
Why is she holding her hand like that?
Come forward and answer me now.
Oh, stepped forward.
Are you the person inside of Regan?
Sounds like an old man. Regan! She took him out of his belly. Obviously, we know how he's going to come into play with Regan then. What kind of glasses are those?
No, we haven't met, but they said I could tell that you look like a boxer.
He looks like a boxer. I told you he looks like a boxer.
In body and soul. Exactly, John Garfield.
Do people tell you you look like Paul Newman?
Always.
I don't know who that is. But it sounded like a good comeback.
Desecration in the church. You think this has anything to do with witchcraft?
Maybe. Some rituals used in the Black Mass, maybe.
Yeah, what happened in the church? So it's considered desecration, not blasphemy.
with his head turned completely around, facing backward.
Didn't happen in the fall?
It's possible.
Completely turned around.
Was put in jail for not telling the police what he knew about a patient.
Really? Sounds like a threat.
Incidentally, I mention it only in passing. I could always tell the judge it was a matter of confession.
Hey, go! Wait. You like movies?
He really doesn't have any information on this, though.
Who's in it?
Debbie Reynolds, Desdemona, and Othello Groucho Marx. You happy?
Groucho Marx, I know that name.
The Dominicans, go pick on them.
I could have you deported, you know that? I lied. You look like Sal Mineo.
Don't know who that is either.
Really don't know much about it at all, except that it starts with the patient's delusions that his body has been...
So they're still saying she's delusional. Now they're saying she's delusional.
I'm sorry.
Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your shit is...
They have not given her any answers. But they can't. Little girl is possessed.
Shock treatment. As I said, it's a very outside chance.
Would you just name it, for God's sakes?
Just tell me something.
Belief in the power of exorcism can make it disappear.
You're telling me that I should take my daughter to a witch doctor?
Consider that witchcraft. He said the Catholics are one of the last people to still practice that exorcisms. Is that's a fact? Look at the blood on the stairs. She's brave for bringing that girl back into her house. Like, I know that's her daughter. But still, whenever that thing takes over, it's gnarly. Get a little knick-knack. Someone sits on the shelf.
Excuse me.
What?
I meant to see.
What man?
Might your daughter remember Mr. Dennings was in her room that night?
Maybe that's where the cross came from.
Very sick girl. And speaking plainly, Mrs. McNeil, it isn't likely he would fall from a window.
Yeah, it's weird.
He was killed by a very powerful man, point one, and the fracturing of his skull, point two, plus the very...
She knows what probably happened. She's thinking.
That the deceased was killed and then pushed, but nobody was in the room except your daughter, so how can this be?
Mr. Howdy.
Groceries, cleaning, a packing.
I really wouldn't know. See, Carl takes care of all that.
Tell them what's happening with your daughter.
It's very remote. No, never mind.
Would you like some more coffee?
Please.
The clay little thing that he found.
It's cute. Your daughter, she's the artist?
That's so similar to what he found on the ground.
If certain British doctors never asked, what is this fungus, we wouldn't today have penicillin, correct?
Okay.
That's okay.
I really hate to ask you this, but for my daughter, could you please give an autograph?
Oh.
She'd love it.
And what's your name?
I lied. It's for me.
That's cute.
I'll come back when she's feeling better. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, do you hear that deep voice? Saying do it.
Jesus! Go!
Ah! What? What is happening? What the What in Sam hell is happening? I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I'm gonna throw up. That was what? I can't begin to process what that was.
Please go away. I'm Father Karras.
I'm very sorry. Hello.
Oh, y'all, look at her face. She's beaten.
What about? Have you got a cigarette pot?
Sure.
Thanks.
This movie's from the 70s, and I still can say I've never seen anything like that on film before, ever, in my entire life.
Cold.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on. Sorry.
Harvard, Bellevue, Johns Hopkins, places like that.
Oh, wow, he's been to some amazing schools.
Well, if he came to me for spiritual advice, I'd say no.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. But I would try to convince him to turn himself in.
She's filling him out before she tells him everything.
I didn't get you.
Well, it just doesn't happen anymore, Miss McNeil.
Really?
I've never met one priest who has performed an exorcism. Not one.
Yeah, well.
So what's she supposed to do?
Then that's all the more reason to forget about exorcism. To begin with, it could make things worse.
How?
Could you see her?
See her as a psychiatrist, but I can't
Oh,
see
not
her.
a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist is not gonna work.
You don't understand. Your daughter...
God, can't you help her? Just help her.
Oh gosh, this little girl freaks me out now, man. I don't like the scenes with her. And like she's like full demon the entire time. Like the little girl's not even in there. Regan's not there. He's standing there with a chair. Not again. Please shut the door.
Hello, Regan.
What? Look at her.
I'm a friend of your mother's. I'd like to help you.
Like, loosen the straps.
It's a voice.
I'm not Regan.
I see.
Like she's got like green throw up on her. Tell me that's a mental illness.
If you're the devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Garrus.
And she knew its name. His name.
Show me Regan and I'll loosen one of the straps.
Can you help an old altar boy, Father?
Its voice changed again.
Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
And it said us, so there's multiple personalities or demons in there.
Then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it? What is it?
Disgusting little thing. She was just a normal little girl back when she was drawing those and doing her art. And whatever demon's inside of her is a bit of a smart ass. He said I can give her a message.
Possibility of doing your daughter more harm than good.
Nothing you could do could make it any worse.
Nothing can make this worse.
Thought you were supposed to be an expert.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests.
Yeah.
Doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself. Realize that's the same thing as saying you're Napoleon Bonaparte. What I think is best for your daughter. 6 months under observation in the best hospital you can find.
6 months like that?
I'm telling you that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. For a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter.
For a fact.
Didn't do any good. You tell me that.
She's fine for her baby.
Did you know my mother died recently?
Yes, I did. I'm very sorry.
No. Is Regan aware of it?
She did mention those things, yeah.
Why'd you ask?
It's not important. Good night.
So he knows that she does know information that she was not privy to. The little girl wouldn't have known naturally.
This is the cup of my blood, the blood of the new and everlasting covenant, the mystery of faith.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
What? This is... What an excellent day for an exorcist.
But wouldn't that drive you out of Regan?
It would bring us together.
It's so creepy, the voice coming out of her.
You and us. Irabili dictu, don't you agree?
You speak Latin?
Yeah, she did speak a different language.
Quod nomen mihi est.
Speaking an ancient language.
Until she rots and lies stinking in the earth. What's that?
Holy water.
Holy water.
You keep it away.
Its face instantly changed.
Oh, it burns. Oh.
What more proof do we need?
Oh, so it...
Its scream is so gnarly and animalistic.
Read it.
Who are you?
She creeps, man. The way she looks, it's creepy. And the way it talks, it's creepy. And the way it growls, it's creepy.
No, I'm going through something. No, there's nothing.
I'm just processing it all. Also, noting that me being like a single mom, 3 kids, one of them being an 11-year-old daughter, this is going to creep me out tonight when I'm going to bed.
No, it's all right. I'll take it straight. It's fine. No, that's fine. Please sit.
You
Yes,
sure?
sit.
She's still trying to be a gracious host after everything she's been through. I feel so bad for this mama.
Sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently. It's tap water. Holy water's blessed, and that doesn't help support a case for possession.
You're saying just because she thought she knew it was holy, she thought it was holy water, that's why she reacted that way. But it's not really holy water.
Gilbert Dennings.
What?
She's throwing up green stuff.
It's a language, all right. It's English.
What do you mean English?
It's English.
It's English in reverse. Listen.
But how does the little girl speak in reverse?
Let her die. I am not...
How do you explain that?
Hear the priest.
And you hear so many voices battling. Yeah, that, I don't know, her speaking backwards instead of in Latin is more creepy to me. Kill the priest, that's what it said.
Yeah? I'll be right there.
What's happened now? freezing in there again. Ew. What is it? It's markings from the inside, but what is the markings of? Help me, from inside of her? From inside of her? Reminds me of that part in The Omen where you see like the 6 in his hair, in his scalp. 666.
But I have made a prudent judgment that it meets the conditions set down in the ritual.
Yeah, he's going for it.
I think I read that he was working on a dig near Nineveh. Yeah, you're right, Mike, but he's finished.
The man from the beginning of the film.
He's at Woodstock now.
He's at Woodstock.
Teaching? He's working on another book.
That's not what I thought it was. It's the 70s, never mind.
He's had experience.
I didn't know that.
10, 12 years ago, I think, in Africa.
Why is that man familiar?
Heard it damn near killed him.
That one priest was super familiar, and she's getting creepier, creepier. So far, guys, I like it. It's pretty dang weird. Pretty weird. Those eyes.
Thank you. Is Father Karras here?
Yeah. So these two are going to work together.
And some holy water. And your copy of the Roman ritual, the large one. I believe we should begin.
Written right to it.
To avoid conversations with the demon. We may ask what is relevant. Anything beyond that is dangerous. The demon is a liar.
So don't have conversation. Listen and like taking cues in case I'm in this situation. No. Don't even imagine that.
Different personalities Regan has manifested. So far, I'd say there seem to be 3. She's convinced that
There's only one.
He didn't even want all the full information. But it's key to not let it mess with you psychologically. Also, whoever plays Regan, this child actor, that's creepy. Hands down, she's amazing.
Stick your cock up.
Be
silent.
They really went for the vulgarity of the demon in this movie. Because I've never heard such atrocious things.
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
He's so unfazed by her spitting that on him.
Give us our trespasses.
The tongue.
It was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. And the Son of iniquity be part.
It's just going nuts.
The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Holy Lord, Almighty Father,
Is the bed levitating?
who sent your only begotten Son, hasten to our call for help, and
This thing is so strong.
cast him out of your servant, and to redeem through your
Oh my gosh.
in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
O Lord, hear my prayer.
Now the bed's levitating.
Father Karras,
Now say this ain't a demon.
the response, please.
And let my cry come unto thee.
How could you focus?
The power to tramp underfoot
The scream!
your unworthy servant, and the power to confront.
It's tongue! It's not working.
See the cross of the Lord. Begone, you hostile powers.
What is coming out of her mouth? It's laugh. It's not working. He's affected.
You flung you, prince of heaven! Begone! Who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit, Damien!
Oh, its head just twisted all the way around.
Look down in pity. As your servant,
You left her alone to
Regan
die.
He's talking about his mom. He said, don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you.
by the judge of the living.
I can't. It's breaking the things.
It's the power, holy water. It's the power of Christ.
That is the devil.
The power of Christ.
Hell, the power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ.
Her skin is ripping.
The power of Christ compels you.
Please work.
The power of Christ compels you.
She's going down.
Do not despise my command because you know me to be a sinner.
It's like subdued a little bit.
Christ commands you.
No! It didn't work. this thing is so powerful. Are they gonna be able to cast it out? That statue.
Way to Christ. Prince of murderers. You're guilty. Guilty before the whole...
I feel so speechless.
You're tired. Let's rest before we start again.
Start again. That's exhausting. I'm exhausted. That thing is hanging in there. I'm stressed. Are we gonna get it out of her? Because I know the movie's coming close to an end. What is he taking? He sees his mother. She doesn't look any better at all.
Dime, why you do this to me?
What? His mom's voice now.
I'm afraid.
You're not my mother.
Dime, please.
Why was it doing that?
She go into coma.
Είσαι πολύ κουρασμένος.
You're not my mother!
Oh, it's really messing with him.
Dime, please.
Get out.
Yeah, he's gotta go. What a wicked little demon. Try this again. He's getting really close to something so dangerous. I know it's tied down, but we've seen it get out of those restraints once.
Hallowed be thy name.
Is it over? Is she gonna die?
No.
He's going back up. The detective. No, she's not restrained anymore. No, I told you guys he was too close to her. Look at the way she's just leaning up. The way it's just casually leaning. He's stone cold dead. And she don't give a dang. What are y'all gonna do?
You son of a...
Wrestling with that thing. Oh shit, he's beating her up. He's piecing off on her.
God damn you! Take me!
He said come into him instead of her. It did! It did! He just battled it. It just fell out the window too. Jumped out the window. It's out of her. He sacrificed himself. That's when he switched back to himself really quickly and killed himself while it was still in him. Yeah, am I correct? How many people did it kill? Look at the detective looking around all the mess. No, I can't believe the priest is dead. His hand's still moving.
I'm sorry for having offended God. All the sins of your past life.
Trying to give him one last confession. I believe his hands are still moving. I thought he would be instantly out of it. That staircase.
Where do you want this? What is it? Phonograph. Storage.
Can't believe our daughter's okay. I thought she'd be the one that we would lose because it took so long.
I'm gonna miss you. Same here. Sure you won't change your mind?
I wouldn't change my mind. I wouldn't work for them.
I found this in your room.
That coin. Or necklace. It was like a necklace piece. It looks...
Regan, come on, honey. We have to get going.
Wow. How can you return to normal like ever after that?
She doesn't remember any of it.
She doesn't remember any of it? That's great. Poor girl. Look at her face. This actress had to become famous after this. That was...
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
I'll call you.
Oh, she noticed he was a priest. He's gonna stay working with him.
Father Dyer?
I thought you'd like to keep this.
Wow. What a movie. What a movie. The dang staircase. Wow. I watched The Exorcist. I finally watched one of the scariest movies of all time. And you know what? I liked it. Like, I enjoyed watching that film. I'm twisted like that, but this is like just kind of a type of stuff that I like. I like horror, I like thriller. But in this one, I was more so shocked at the level of things that came out of that thing's mouth. And her head spinning backwards. The cross scene is something that I could have went without seeing or hearing or experiencing for the rest of my life. That one is one, that cross scene right there crossed the line. Absolutely crossed the line. But it was scary. I mean, I get what you guys were saying. It's definitely got that factor in it that is thrilling. So I enjoyed watching it. Now, my favorite scary film that you guys have introduced me to, obviously they're not all here on this channel, The Shining. I think it was the build of The Shining and how that finished. And what was the one where he said, "I see dead people"? That was just fantastic writing. This one, I'm so glad to be part of like the cult classic following of saying I saw The Exorcist. And somebody who says they love scary movies, you have to be able to say The Exorcist. You check it off your list. And I checked it off my list with you guys today. It lived up to the hype, and I'm glad that I'm part of y'all's club. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm really glad that we're doing all these movies together. If you have a suggestion, drop it down below. I'm wide open to any type of genres. I enjoy all films. So if you have anything, put it down there. For now, let's go out in this world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love, and let's make somebody smile. And if you want to help me out, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell. The full-length watch-along link for Patreon is down in the description. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging in here with me, and I'll see you guys for the next flick.